Order filled.
Oh, did you? Bro, when is lunch?
Like, what do you mean? Like 2 o'clock in the morning or?
No, afternoon, you dumbass lunch.
Okay, 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 okay. God damn it. I don't know. I thought you were down. I thought you were inviting me something for now, bro. I was like,
No, dumbass.
God damn. Okay, fine. Huh? I think I can, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Sounds good.
Sounds good,
How's
boss.
the training going?
It's going good, bro. Going really good.
I want to hear about it.
Let's go. I'm
Alright.
down. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. A little bit more, maybe. Maybe like 1 hour, 2 hours.
Alright, bro. I'm gonna leave you to it. You need to lock in, bro.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, boss. All right.
I'll see you around.
Love you, G. See you soon.
Order filled. Order filled. for you guys. It is PM session here. I mean, in California, it's 10:20 a.m. right now. Also, I just got my new crib. Peep the view. We have to be more of the talking session breaking sit down
like you that like show up.
some design stuff.
Caterpillars.
Yeah. So now this is my trend line right here.
1% above.
Closure. Now me. However, I just want to make this quick and accelerator safe because that was
What were you saying though, Mikey?
easy 1 to 2 to highs. Simple.
Alright, fuck it, I'm taking 10 micros.
So 1 standard then.
I'm in.
Nice.
I just needed like it to go a bit higher, you know? Damn, that shit's loud. You heard that?
Yeah.
I'm risking 1% on this trade. If it hits, then it's $2,000.
Nice.
If it doesn't, it's minus $1,000.
Actually, I just took this one on my personal account because I think the setup, like market structure today, is really clean. Like the good volume. It's a good day for a personal account right here.
Nah, bro, I can never, bro.
The trade's looking real good right now, though. Like good volume. Now that we're breaking above the level that we were at, it's looking real good.
It smells amazing. I know a bunch of those fragrances because my cousin is like super into that shit. No, it's the
Biggest difference between like the yeah, he lives in the crib, or in the building. Cute. Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm gonna close out as soon as it gets a bit higher. I'm at 1580.
All right, I
Should I
made
close now?
4,600 on that trade. W. I mean, just wait for it to go up a bit. Wait for it to close at TP so you get the actual RR.
Are you single?
Maybe.
If I win, I get your number.
All right, let's do it. Don't let me shoot. I'm gonna get hot.
Hotter than you already are?
Oh. Kiss it.
Whoa! Something's wet, and it's not me. That's what we do! That's what we do! Now that I won, does that mean I get your number?
Aren't you gonna take me out to dinner first?
You can come back over to my place. Are you single?
Maybe.
If I win, I get your number.
All right.
Free car wash, 10 push-ups. For 10 push-ups, you get 1 free car wash. You're in?
Okay, I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2.
Look at this rat act. This fighter's name is Roman Avdol. He's known for his scandalous behavior. On the fighting reality show, organizers apparently forgot to place the rat traps, so the rodent was able to sneakily hit Shamil Galamov. The bout between them was organized immediately. It took place in a cage so that the rodent could not escape. It was symbolic that the rat was in the rat corner, wearing rat shorts and rat gloves. From the start, Galamov dominated, and the scoundrel decided to show his ratty nature again by poking opponent's eye. This infuriated Galamov, and he continued to smash sneaky Avdal's muzzle. The rodent was missing blows, apparently distracted by the nuts and butts of the girls on the beach. Galamov won the fight by unanimous decision and completely discouraged the scoundrel from doing ratty moves again.
You know, Hector, Lorenzo Hunt in the ring. Oh, shit! Adversary versus adversary, enemy versus enemy for the inaugural police.
Lift
how you normally would.
I think this is how I know.
Don't try to be bad on purpose, like you.
Wait,
obviously.
Yo.
Wait. Okay, so there's a couple things.
Okay.
The most obvious thing is eccentric control. So what you want to do is think about your lats pulling apart on the negative. It doesn't have to be slow, but it does have to be controlled.
Okay.
The negative is more important than the positive.
Okay.
Next thing, it's a very common thing where people actually stop the set too early. Because of the strength curve of the lats, you could probably bang out another at least 5 or 6 partial reps after you can't get the bar down to your chest. The point of partial rep is not to just throw the weight around and do this, okay? So whatever control you had on your normal reps, you want to maintain that on the partial reps. You're just not going quite as far down. One of the things that I think Sam Sulek got really right is on the pull downs, after he can't get the bar to his chest, he'll continue to extend the set with long length partial reps.
So Sam Sulek is basically like a science-based lifter now.
He's the best. Lift how you normally.
This is that one friend that everybody has. This is the friend that isn't good at basketball, but is good at basketball at the same time. I know, it doesn't make sense, but just watch the video to explain itself. So this is my friend Grady, and he's what I like to call a chucker. Now, these type of builds are deceiving, because again, you'll watch a few plays and go, ew, what was that? But then after they put up a couple what are those, all of a sudden, those what are those start going in. Look at this Grady 3-ball, cash, in my face. And he over here talking about chill afterwards. And on that note, before any further progress of this video, I need to score on Grady just to make myself feel better. All right, cool, got that out the way. But as I was saying, after a few bad chucks, the chucks start to go in. It's almost like because they struggle at basketball and lack some athleticism, they're almost always forced to shoot a bad shot because, I mean, that's the only way they can get it off. And I don't know what it was about today, but every time Grady saw Ray, it was food. Bro was feeling like Jamal Murray every time he saw Anthony Davis step up to guard him. Like, just look at this shot. How does this shot go in? Nothing but net at that. Nah, Ray is sick. I'm telling you, I think at some point, chucking up jump shots becomes a skill. It's almost like being a tough shot maker. Now, if you want to see the full video of our King of the Court, it's up now on my YouTube. As you can see, it was crazy. I hope you guys.
What, these supposed to be hard? Yeah. Brother, this is art. They're horrid, bro. What's art about it?
Bro, they've collaborated 2 Jordans.
They're in it.
Right, you man, all you man, yeah. Oh, say less.
I have 2 bags of Coke in my bag, and I'm trying to sell it to you. You actually want it? Yeah. All right, perfect. Listen, it's not any weapons. This is just Coke coming out of my bag. Okay. Do you want 1 bag or 2 bags?
I'll take 2 bags.
Okay, here's the first one.
Okay.
Here is the second one.
Okay.
Here you go.
How much are they?
$1,000 each.
$1,000 each?
Yeah.
It's a little overpriced.
It's good Coke.
It's not even Mexican Coke.
It don't got fentanyl in it?
No, fentanyl.
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 Yeah, fentanyl.
Guys,
it don't got none of that in it.
There?
FDA approved.
You know, I just got on shift.
I have 2 bags of Coke in my bag.
David Goggins, you're a tough motherfucker, bro. I want to see if I can physically and mentally break you.
In terms of ultimate eternal justice, is it possible for that to exist without the transcendent and without God?
My short answer to your question, I don't think there is a way around it. I think that Dostoevsky was right in his book, The Brothers Karamazov, when he put into the mouth of Ivan, if God does not exist, everything is permissible. And I think what that means is not that atheists cannot behave. Of course they can. We're all moral beings. If you take the atheist view to its logical conclusion, which Richard Dawkins did, he says the universe is as exactly as you'd expect it to be. There's no good, no evil, no justice. It's a completely deterministic, atheistic point of view, which destroys not only justice, but the related concepts of good and evil. The irony of that is that Dawkins is prepared to protest against evil in the world. That doesn't make any sense.
In terms of ultimate eternal justice.
Why didn't Jesus actually write anything? I don't know why Jesus didn't write anything. It's all faith then. Can I just... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah. Just because someone doesn't write something doesn't mean it's all faith that I believe he existed. You're taking it on the Bible that it actually existed, even though the Bible...
I go in the gym on an off day. There's literally no coaches, no one in there. So I'm shooting threes, and I see Spo walk in. So I keep shooting. He's like, here, keep going. Get in the corner. 100 threes. I make like 60 out of 100. And he's like, give me a 10. And you know what a 10 is. Down, back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down, back. So I do it. I get back. He said, you gotta make 70 before you get out here.
By the way, when you're a rookie, the answer is always yes.
So I go again. I make like 65. Give me another 10. So I run it again. I come back. I'm like, he's like, we're going right now. You gotta compete. I'm like, it ain't no one in here for me to compete with. What are you talking about? So I go again. Bro, I have 69 for 99. Playing the last one. I'm like, I'm saying every word you can think of. I'm throwing the ball. I finally make 70 the next time. He kind of talks to me. He's like, this is how you gotta like approach it. You gotta work harder. Love that story. I go in the gym on an off day. There's literally...
I'm gonna get cheese. I was definitely trying to talk to you though. I ain't gonna count. I said I was definitely trying to talk to you.
Oh.
How old are you?
I'm 21.
I'm 21 too. You got your boyfriend? You single?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Jada.
Why are you smiling so much, Jada?
Because I miss my...
Does I always smile?
First idea right there, everybody. Long here at the open with a 5-point stop. A little tight there, but see if this gap will fill. In at 36, out at 42. See if we can get that. Got $375 of risk. It's not bad. Just one contract. Remember, we're playing this stat that says this gap fills 80% of the time. Is 80% 100%, everybody? No. So always remember that. We don't know. We ain't got certainties in this business, right? We've only got probabilities. We selling off a little harder? Yep. Do we get taken out? Yep, we're out. All right, minus 415 on that first trade, everybody. See how dark it's getting? That means there's nothing happening right now. Orders are off the book. Look how thin it's getting here before this news event. That makes me kind of want to be long into the news event. All right, this is looking good. We're going to try one more time here. Let's go 3 long. Stop at the bottom of the news pin. See if we'll hold that news pin and push this thing back higher to fill the gap. I see these blocks here at 32. I see the block at 29, and I see the block at 37. So I can see those wanting to fill. You can see the volume increasing on the bids here on the book map as well. Feel good about both of these trades. Tried to see them through both ways. I don't think first idea right there.
So Tim, speak to me a little bit. I know you've probably seen online about these prop firms and everything like that, but I know you're trading your own capital. What are your take on these prop firms? Have you ever taken a prop firm challenge? What are your thoughts on them?
I knew you were going to ask me that question. What are my thoughts on prop firms? I think they're great. I think the idea of them are great, but I think the intrinsic problem is that it doesn't matter how many monthly payments you make to keep your account open, subconsciously you still feel that it's not your money. And I think there are a lot of it's actually like trading your own account and live money. If you don't have the mindset and the discipline to operate it, you're not going to work anyway. You know, just learning to, even if the numbers on the screen are bigger than what you've really got in your own account, it's a good sort of mental practice process to go through trading larger lots, larger positions.
This is interesting. I don't know if you guys saw this one here. Buy the dip and lose $2 billion of other people's money. He's talking about Kathy Woods. So it says the ARK funds have sold 6.81 million shares of the stock in the last 6 months. So what this graphic shows is when ARK started buying, when they started selling, and then also the stock price overlaid. So here's the math. Ready? The stock closed at an all-time low on Tuesday of 56.34. The VWAP from 12/21/23 through yesterday is approximately 66. So if we assume they sold near the VWAP, they have realized a loss of $212 per share on about 7 million shares. So that's about $1.4 billion in realized losses in one stock. Now, the current 3.5 million shares are down approximately $222 per share, which is another 754 million unrealized. So if you add the 1.4 and the 750, you get 2. This is interesting. I don't know if you guys saw. Okay, so here you go, Zach. Pablo's got a question for you.
What's up,
Let's
bro?
talk about how to treat an XFA. He has 2 50K XFAs starting Monday.
Have you had an XFA before, or is this your first one? That would be my first question. If it's your first XFA ever, I would recommend not copy trading them at first. Maybe, trade one, have a max daily loss limit on that, like a personal daily loss limit. And then if you want to keep trading, if you hit it, move to the other, just to spread out your risk. That's number one. Number two, I would say trade, if you have the 50Ks, trade micros, keep your size small, and just don't have this this intention to make a lot of profit right away. Don't try to rush the payout, and just work on building the buffer. So a good rule of thumb that I like to do is I like to trade and risk about 5 to 10% of my drawdown. So on a 2K drawdown, which is what the account really is, I think.
Okay, so here you go, Zach. Pablo's got a question for you.
What's up,
Let's
bro?
talk about how to treat an XFA. He has